Welcome to ManateeV, the show that gives you an in-depth look at the Brevard County Manatees. I'm your host, Stephanie Weber. On this episode, we'll introduce you to players Steve Braun and Brock Kelgard. But first, let's go behind the scenes with Clubhouse Manager Ryan McDonald.
Hi, I'm Ryan McDonald, the Clubhouse Manager of the Brevard County Manatees. Normally on a typical day, I'll come in, depending on when they stretch, I'll come in around 12:30, and when I first get here, I'll open up the clubhouse for the guys, make sure all the managers' offices are unlocked, walk through, get the outgoing mail, take the outgoing mail upstairs, get any mail that came in for the players and the coaches and the rest of the staff. Bring it downstairs, pass it out. Usually about that time, around 12:31, the coaches will show up. I'll check with them, make sure they're okay, make sure they're not missing anything, whether it's their uniform or if they need any balls or if they need anything for the day, for the game for that night. And after that, the players will start arriving. Usually I'll have to kind of hang out around the clubhouse, make sure they're okay, because they tend to lose a lot of stuff. They're like little kids sometimes. But make sure they got all their uniform, they got all their personal items, and then typically there will be certain guys that'll need bats. Usually I'll go through and get them bats if they're missing anything like socks or anything like that. I'll have to get a new pair of socks for them. After that, I usually get the pitching machine set up, get the pitching machine pulled out, get the BP balls ready, and the batting bag, which has like the weights and the rosin bags and the pine tar and all that ready for the guys. Get the tees and all the cage balls set out in the hallways for Hosey, our hitting coach. And then once they go out for BP, then I'll go back to the laundry room and get the pregame spread ready. So typically on a day I'll cut up like an entire watermelon, a pineapple, cantaloupe, and then a lot of fresh fruit, set up peanut butter and jelly, just normal lunch meat, ham, turkey, set up bread, just all healthy items, and then set that up. And then once they come in from their pregame or from their BP, then they eat their pregame. I'll kind of hang out in here, maybe play some ping pong, hang out with the guys until the game starts, and then in between that time, I'm just kind of running around for little things. I'll get calls from upstairs, have to help them out with stuff or whatever. If the coaching staff need anything, I'll run around, usually running back and forth quite a bit. And then besides that, then they'll start getting dressed for the game. Then I'll have to set out the coolers, the Powerade coolers and the water coolers for the game. And then also get the sunflower seeds, and gum, and normal stuff like that. After that, they go out for the game for stretching and all that. Then I'll just kind of clean up around the clubhouse a little bit. After the game's over, I wait for all the players to throw all their uniforms in the laundry bins, and I take the laundry bins back and wash all their personal items, their uniforms, all that. Then I have to hang all those once they're done, and at the end of the night just kind of pick up a little bit for the next day. I actually was an intern last year. At that time I told my GM that I would really be interested in getting the clubhouse position so I could try and actually make some money. And so that worked out, and I started at that time. The worst things are definitely the laundry, definitely cleaning the dirty uniforms, the underwear, all the sweaty, nasty things that you can imagine. That's got to be the worst part. Hopefully in the future I can work my way up, maybe AA, AAA, and then possibly make it to the big leagues one day, because there is potentially good money in it. Of course, at the high A level it's not as good, but if not, then try and get a front office position, but it's a lot tougher to pursue that.
Steve Braun is one of the newest additions to the Manatees roster. If the name Braun sounds familiar, it's because his older brother Ryan is one of the biggest stars for the Milwaukee Brewers. But let's learn a little bit more about younger brother Steve. You just got called up, and how's your experience been in the past few weeks that you've been here?
It's been great so far. I'm just kind of getting adjusted right now, trying to find a place to live. Some of the teammates are helping me out. I'm staying at their place right now, and so just kind of getting a feel for how everything goes, getting my routine back in shape, and getting ready to play.
When you were signed by the Brewers, what was that feeling like to know that you were going to have a professional career in baseball?
It was definitely surreal when it first happened. I was very thankful to have the opportunity to play in the same organization as my brother, because that doesn't happen very often, and so I'm just looking forward to the opportunity.
Your older brother Ryan is a big star for the Brewers. Has he given you any advice?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we talk every night just about baseball, about our approach, about how to approach the game, whether you're playing or not playing, and just how to get better every day.
And so, it'd be pretty cool to play on a team with your brother in the future. Is that something that, is a big goal for you?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that's something we talk about all the time. Obviously, I'm a long ways away from that, but every day I just work towards getting better and getting towards that step.
And how do your parents feel knowing that they have two sons that, have a professional career in baseball?
They're definitely very proud. I mean, it's very nice for them to come out and be able to watch us play, and so they obviously watch my brother play here and other places and organizations, so they got a feel for how it is and what it's like, so they're very grateful for that too.
You're originally from California. Is this a big departure from being back home?
Not really. I went to school on the East Coast. I went to the University of Maryland, so I'm used to being away from home, so I'm good with that.
What other goals do you have for this year as we have maybe 55 more games?
I just want to get better every day. Individually, I just want to get out here, whether I'm playing or not. I try to get better. I try to work hard every day and get better at whatever it may be that particular day. And obviously help the ball club, help the team win every day. That's my goal.
When we come back, Coach Hosey is going to show us how to steal a base, and we'll visit with Superfan. Don't go away.
Come on out to Space Coast Stadium to see the Brevard County Manatees defend their Florida State League Eastern Division title. For information, call 633-9200 or log on to ManateeVBaseball.com.